you the tea. Welcome to Chronicles Speak. Girl, when I tell you I had to put on my good reading glasses to get down to this Quincy Jones interview, child, because he started spilling the tea and it went all the way down. Now, Quincy Jones is a talented musical genius and producer. The man knows talent, and when he sees it, he gets you to exude your gifts, honey. He's worked with Duke Ellington, Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson. He got Will Smith his own show, Queen Latifah her own show, and did the same with LL Cool J. Well, now Quincy Jones can go down in the history books for giving one of the most interesting, down-to-earth interviews ever, and probably the first interview ever that single-handedly used the word more than Samuel L. Jackson himself, child. Now, the interviewer asked him about the late, great Michael Jackson, and what was something that people don't understand about him. Now, Quincy Jones stated that he hated to get into this publicly, but that hate quickly turned into spilling the beans, honey, because the next word out of his mouth was Michael stole a lot of stuff. He stole a lot of songs. Donna Summer's State of Independence, which was recorded by Donna Summers in 1982 and produced by Quincy Jones, and Michael Jackson helped with the backing of the vocals. Now, the interviewer notes that the song sounds a lot like Michael Jackson's hit song, Billie Jean. He also notes that last year, Quincy Jones won a lawsuit over the royalty dispute against Jackson's estate and Billie Jean. Quincy Jones said, "The notes don't lie, man." He said, "Michael's just greedy. He's just greedy, man. Greg Fillinganes wrote the C-section of Michael Jackson's song, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and Michael should have given him at least 10% of the song, and he didn't." Now, what I'm trying to figure out is why is Quincy Jones spilling all of this when the man is no longer here to defend himself? Now, I know if Michael still was here, the most he'd probably say was, "It's not true." But at least we'd hear something, right? Now, he said, "I used to kill him about all of that plastic surgery, man." He would try to justify it and say that he had some kind of disease. Bullshit. He said his father used to call him ugly and abuse him, so what do you expect? Then y'all remember Marlon Brando from The Godfather, right? He said Marlon Brando used to go cha-cha dancing with us. He could dance his ass off. He was the most charming motherfucker you'll ever meet. He'd fuck anything. Anything. He'd fuck a mailbox, James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, and Marvin Gaye. I said, you shut your mouth when you talking about Marvin Gaye. Don't you ever talk about that man like that. Now, the whole tea that got spilt about Richard Pryor was not that surprising, honey. Because you remember he said that he met this woman named Matrasha at the Candy Store Club in Hollywood, honey. They started kissing, they started dancing, flirting. He took her home, they did some cocaine, and then they got down to business. Well, the next time he met Matrasha, honey, Matrasha forgot to do the whole tuck and fold, but he said he really didn't care. Now, the gag is, Jennifer Lee, who is Richard Pryor's widow, said that the thing about Marlon Brando definitely was true, and Richard Pryor was definitely open about his bisexuality. Now, she also noted that cocaine was a hell of a drug, honey, and that's the reason why Richard Pryor was out there doing all that stuff. She said cocaine had you out there effing a radiator, honey, and then sending the flowers afterwards. But Marvin Gaye, child, I didn't see that one coming. Y'all have to talk about it down below or tell me if y'all saw that one coming, because I ain't see that one coming. Then he started talking about Trump. He said he's one crazy motherfucker. Limited mentally, a megalomaniac, narcissist, and I can't stand him. I used to date Ivanka, you know. Child, the interviewer was like, hold up, wait. He was like, yes, sir. 12 years ago, Tommy Hilfiger, who was working with my daughter Kadada, said Ivanka wants to have dinner with you. He said, no problem. She's a fine motherfucker. She had beautiful legs, most beautiful legs I ever seen in my life. Wrong father, though. So he didn't necessarily say that it went further, but he didn't necessarily say that it didn't, Chad. So who's to say? Ivanka, you little nasty. So then he started talking about Oprah running for president. He said, I don't think she has the chops for it. If you haven't been a governor of a state or a CEO of a company or a military general, you don't have the know-how to lead people. But Oprah does have her own company. And he said a symphony conductor knows more about how to lead than most business people, more than Trump does. He doesn't know shit. Somebody who knows about real leadership wouldn't have as many people against him as he does. He's a fucking idiot. Child, when I say Quincy Jones ain't got no filter, honey, him turned at 85 and turned him C now, honey. This man done went straight on crazy. Child, he say he know who got Kennedy, honey, but y'all know I ain't about to get into that mess, honey. Y'all ain't about to have them folks at my house talking about that, little pig, let me use hell to the no, no. Although he said he does not like the state of music, he does like Bruno Mars, Chance the Rapper, and Kendrick Lamar. He also gave props to Ed Sheeran and Sam Smith. Although he might be a little senile right now, he still got a good ear for music. Well, child, this interview is a very good read. There's a lot of surprising things in there, stuff that'll have you laughing. This man is straight up crazy, honey, but I love it. I want you guys to look at the interview or read the interview and tell me what you think about it, and let's talk about it down below. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Shouts out to Chronicle Speaks, darling. I was trying my best. I could not hold it. Oh my gosh. So funny. Yes. If y'all didn't know, this is Chalaki News, darling, where we talk about everything pop culture related. Sometimes politics, just whatever's going on in the world of entertainment that I want to talk about. It's just been a mess in these streets. It's just been a mess. These celebs, they just keep going and going and going and going and going. They just don't stop, child. So let's just get straight into it. Hopefully you guys heard it. Everything that's been going on with Quincy Jones. Y'all know that Tevin Campbell, I believe that Quincy Jones discovered Tevin Campbell. I believe so, or something like that. But anyway, Tevin Campbell recently tweeted some things. He was just like, yo, that Quincy, you know, this is disgusting, yada to yada. I've never dreamed of things like this, and you know, I can't believe y'all, and yada to the yada. We all know what's tea with Tevin Campbell. I love Tevin Campbell. He is one of my favorite male vocalists of all time, along with Luther Vandross and Brian McKnight and Stevie Wonder. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Quincy. You know, he's 85. He's lived a long time. I guess he don't give a damn anymore. And who can blame him? I mean, who's going to tell somebody, who's going to check somebody at 85 years old? Like, really? Like, who's going to check somebody at 85? I'm sure he's done a lot in his life. The only issue I have is that I wish he would have spilled some of his own tea, because I'm sure he has skeletons in his own closet. But, you know, hey, it's a lot of shady stuff that goes on in Hollywood and in the world of music. And I believe everything he says. You know, about the whole Richard Pryor thing and Marvin Gaye, yada to the yada. The gays have been here since the beginning of time, and people just chose to brush it up under the rug. You know, we come from most of us come from a generation, you know, 60s, 70s, 80s babies. We come from a generation where we keep things on a hush hush, darling. Me wearing this bold lipstick would kind of be a problem back in the day. But you know, it's just like, it's craziness. It's craziness. But like I said, I definitely do believe everything, that's going on with Quincy Jones. Everything that he said, I truly do believe that. At 85 years old, you ain't got no reason to lie. You know? But it's just a mess. I'm sure y'all know about the Quincy Jones thing by now. I'm trying to find the video. Everything that I talk about, remind y'all, everything that I talk about in Chalaki News will always be in the bottom bar below, so y'all can click the links and watch it at your own time. Unless I tell you otherwise, then you know that it won't be. But you know, he is a talented man. That Quincy Jones discovered so many people. Amazing producer, worked with everybody. Discovered one of my most favorite singers in the world, Tamia. So, you know, I don't know. Let's say Quincy Jones got 22, 23 girlfriends. They all know about each other. And who's sleeping with Quincy Jones? I know he like white women though. Because I think all his daughters are mixed that he got. But who's sleeping with Quincy Jones? White, Asian, black, whatever you is. Who's sleeping with Quincy Jones? Trying to secure that bag, child. She's just trying to, you know, sign off on them papers, child. Moving on from that, a mess. He say Ivanka was a fine motherfucker. Okay. I want to give a rest in peace to the late, the great Whitney Houston, the voice. She died on February the 11th. So I want to give a shout out to her. This makes 6 years that she's been dead. God bless Whitney Houston. There will never be another. Also give a shout out to Brandy Norwood, singer Brandy, because Whitney Houston died on her birthday, and we all know how close Whitney and Brandy was. So, you know, God bless the both of them. What is going on, child? They say Cardi B, not only is that child offset, on set, switch set, up, down, allegedly they say he's still slinging that thing, slinging that dick all across America, and ain't giving it to Cardi. But whatever, she say she gon', it took her a while to get a good man, and she gonna put up with whatever because she want love. So, you know, I say Godspeed to your sister. So anyway, Cardi B is in hot water now. She posted a picture on Instagram of her in a blue jacket, a blue fur, and she said some words, and apparently it's Crip affiliated. We all knew that the Crips wear blue, like this lipstick. So you know, they was mad about that, but then I saw a video where she had on all red, but they say she's a blood member. And Cardi, get out this lifestyle. This is not what you want, sus. This is not here what you want. This is not that thing what you want. You don't need to be playing around with these games and things. Like, you need to have some people around you, you know. You need to not do shows in certain places, sis. I don't know. But you really need to get your life, young lady. You fresh in the industry. You hot right now. You hot. And you don't need this train to stop for you by gunshots. So, you need to really get your life, young lady. And stay off social media so much, have somebody run your social media. Just post photos of you, or post bookings, or post where you performing at. Just stop it. Stop making Instagram videos talking about people in the industry and all this stuff, knowing you just freshly signed your Illuminati papers, allegedly. So just get off the line. Get offline. Okay, what else is going on, child? Remy Ma done fired Vincent Herbert as her manager. Now, I found it awful weird that Vince had went out and started managing people anyway. I was just like, Vince, what are you doing? You need to work on your marriage. But apparently that's the whole reason why Remy Ma fired him, is because he wasn't completely able to cater to her needs. He was failing on all kinds of managerial obligations. He wasn't handling bookings. He wasn't doing a whole lot of stuff the proper way. And you know, she had to get rid of Vince. And I'm just I mean, allegedly he don't even manage his own wife right. So what makes you think he gonna do with you? Now, I do know some people, just in life in general, who treat other people better than they treat their spouse, which is really fucked up. But some people, you know, they do that, to be honest. But I say, yeah, I don't know what you... Why, Vince? Why did Vince even sign up to do that? And they say he managed Escape too. And I'm like, why would you pick up two people to manage? And it's just a mess. But you know, I don't think it's any bad blood between them. You know, it's just he's working on a lot. And hey, y'all, and you know, speaking of Tamar, I ain't got too much to say on that, because it's just like, I don't know why he did it anyway. But speaking of Tamar, she's on the cover of Upscale magazine. Upscale, looking like Toni Braxton and Kris Jenner a little bit. A little Kris Jenner dipped in Nutella, dipped in peanut butter. This is a cute little wig, you know. Whatever. So, you know, it's cute. Braxton Family Values is coming in March, and I will be reviewing Braxton Family Values, so y'all stay tuned for that, darling. And go on and watch my old Braxton reviews if you want to, if you ain't too busy, child. So yeah, speaking of Escape, though, they changed their name to Escape, but it's with a 3 at the end. So it's XSCAP3. And you know, they did that for legal reasons, because Candy still has rights to the group. If they was to kept the name, you know, regular Escape, and she has the rights to the new music, and you know, to make money off of it. And since she did not want to be a part of the new Escape in terms of them making new music, they put a 3 behind it, you know. But it's all love and good between the group and yada to the yada. But you know, secretly, we all know that you know, they're, as far as when it comes to Candy and the rest of the girls, it's always going to be some kind of divide. But luckily, they, you know, maintain some kind of friendship, and they are working this out the best way they can. And Escape and Candy will join them for the Essence Festival. Like I said in my Real Housewives of Atlanta review, the video before this one, make sure you guys go check that out. But just like I always said, Candy, it seems like Candy is here for the big shows. When it comes to Escape, she's here to perform the Essence Festival. She's here to perform at this and here to perform at that. But when it comes to the groundwork of making new music or the hustle, she ain't for it. So, I don't know. We shall see. Okay, moving on from that, child. Let's see. Matthew Knowles. Matthew Knowles said that if it wasn't for Beyonce color, her being fair skin, light skin, that she would not have made it as far as she has. And my ideas of that is, you know, nobody can take away Beyonce's talent. Very talented woman. I own all her albums except for the last 2, Beyonce and Lemonade. I feel like her music have been getting real childish while she's getting older. It doesn't make any sense, but it does make sense when you think of business-wise and the way the world is today, and you know, who's buying music, which is kids and teenagers and you know, sluts and things. And so it makes sense. But yeah, my favorite Beyonce album, besides the first one, Dangerously in Love, is 4. I love 4. 4 bops constantly for me. And you know, I do like certain songs on the Beyonce album and Lemonade, but it's not albums that I can listen to the entire time. I can listen to 4 throughout all the songs. I can listen to Dangerously in Love throughout all the songs. And B-Day was good too. But I skipped a few. Y'all tell me in the comment section, just side note, what's your favorite Beyonce album? But not to take away from her talented, because she is very talented and a hardworking woman. But yes, she definitely benefited from the whole colorism thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can look at her bandmate, Kelly Rowland. You know, there's so many examples of it. You know, it's very weird to me because there's a lot of black girl magic, there's a lot of black power, a lot of, you know, proud to be black movements that's going on today. But it seems like being a black woman and being of a darker complexion, it seemed like it was more, as far as in the music industry, it was more accepted. Like it was just more cool. It was more just so about talent and not about, you know, your color or whatever. And because in the 90s we had everybody. We had SWV, all brown skinned girls, from Mary J. Blige, Caramel Complected. We had Faith Evans, you know, Real Light, Mariah Carey, Mixed, Maya. We had Zayn, a chocolate girl and a fair skinned girl. Who else we had, child? We had Total. All of them was brown skinned. There was just so many more options in the 90s. Like, and it just wasn't about, yes, that colorism thing has always been there since slavery, but it just wasn't about, you know, that. It's just like, look, you had a bopping song and we rock with you, and you were still seen as beautiful and stunning and sexy. Now it's like you can only have 1 or 2 dark skinned girls that's popping when you have 10 other light skinned girls or mixed girls popping, or people who aren't even black at all, who, you know, can get into our music and take over. And, you know, we're not even gonna get into all that, child, because that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, it's like, I definitely do agree with what Matthew is saying, but you know, people ain't gonna take Matthew seriously because he's Matthew and he, you know, had a baby by one of Solange's friends and all the other kind of stuff. So who knows? But he's definitely telling the truth about that whole thing. You know, people, you know, they don't want to say certain things about Beyonce because of how powerful she is. But you know, you just got to be real about certain things. That's not to take away from her talent once again. But Beyonce is one of the most hardworking entertainers ever. And she is an icon, definitely. She's definitely an icon. And at the top of her game. And, you know, I ain't got nothing but respect for Beyonce. But you got to call certain shit what it is. Let's just be real. So what else is going on? Speaking of Beyonce, child, Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish said when she met Beyonce came up to her and said she's so funny, yada to the yada. But Tiffany Haddish also revealed that she witnessed Beyonce snatching some girl up. Allegedly, some girl came up to Jay-Z and she was all up in his face. And you know, Tiffany was hiding behind some bushes like this. And apparently Beyonce got the girl told. The girl walked off, and the girl was all up in Jay-Z's face. You know, Jay-Z is on thin ice. He's already cheated on Beyonce allegedly 13 times. Y'all remember that movie 13 Ghosts? But anyway, you know, he already done cheated on Beyonce tons of times, and so he on his last straw. What she say? If you cheat on me again, or you'll lose your wife, or something she said in one of them songs off Lemonade. So I'm just like, alright, Beyonce, but I mean, hell, if people want to cheat, they're gonna find a way to cheat regardless of you can do everything that you're doing in your power, but if they ass want to cheat, they're gonna cheat, and it's just as simple as that. But you know, God bless y'all, and God bless that business relationship. That's exactly what it is. So I don't know. Just don't mess up. Jay-Z and what's his real name? Sean. I think so. Everybody named Sean. And Tiffany Haddish, since you out here spilling tea already, you probably won't be invited to any Beyonce and Jay-Z functions. Shut up. Okay. What else is going on? Look, Kylie Jenner, child. They say allegedly Kylie Jenner stole Travis Scott from Justine Skye. Justine Skye is a beautiful girl. She's a singer. She used to be friends with Kylie. They recently blocked each other on social media moments, sites or whatever. And you know, when you block somebody on social media, they're pretty much dead to you. They're just a stranger to the street, child. You just walk past and you don't even know them no more. But apparently they used to kick it, Travis Scott and Justine Skye. She never said in any of her interviews if they was official, if they had a few rockin' knockin' boots moments like H-Town. But she said that you know, we was cool, and some reason something happened. You know, them Kardashians is out there. I mean, it's just whole line of them, just cooches just beat up and abused, you know, allegedly. I don't know that for sure, but I'm just saying, because it's just very weird how they do. They swip and swap out of men. You know, Kim fell out with Black. Kim introduced Tyga to Kylie. They got together, almost had a baby. Tyga said he wanted a DNA test because they said it might be his baby. I think it might be his baby too, allegedly, because it's just too quick. It's like as soon as you met Travis Scott, you got pregnant 2 days later. It just doesn't make any sense. Which means that you would be the stepmama to one child, and the auntie to another child, because Black, you know, to get payback from what y'all did to her, by getting Tyga on Kylie, she got with y'all brother Rob. So you know, it's just swingers and swappers and whoop to whoop, and you know, y'all might as well all just get into bed together, child. That's what I say. It's basically what you're doing. She kissed him, he kissed her, he kissed him, she kissed her, and it's I mean, ain't it the same thing? Ain't it the same lips? If you kiss somebody 2 years from now, if your friend, if you start talking to somebody who your friend used to talk to Ain't y'all basically doing it all together? I mean, it's the same body parts, right? It makes sense to me, but whatever. So, you know, it's just a mess with these ladies, and you know, God bless them and God bless the children, because they bringing children into this world and just messing their heads up, child, messing their heads up. Okay, what else is going on, y'all? There's so much tea all the time. John Murray, which is the guy that came after Monique, about the whole saying that she was difficult to work with on the set of Almost Christmas and yada yada. He is apparently coming out with his, he got signed to some kind of deal. He is an entertainment host, you know, journalist, blogger, messy boots. And, you know, he apparently got a job for coming after Monique. Some would say that Lee and all of them got something to do with that. That's just what some would say. I wouldn't say that, but that's just what some would say. You know, Monique done pissed off everybody. So, you know, I'm sure a whole bunch of people that's against her right now. You don't never know who's whispering to who, and who's sending what video to who seeing what video or what comment and ain't saying nothing. You never know, child. So I don't know. Apparently he got some, child, so I'll say whatever. Moving on from that. Oh, Monique. She also posted, has started to post video receipts of some of the, she had filmed some of the cast members or some of the crew that was working on the film Almost Christmas, and they basically talked about Monique, and how much they loved her and how nice she is and yada yada. So all this was going down. You know, Monique got receipts for every single negative thing they try to put on Monique. She got a receipt for it. So to come back at them to say no, your ass is lying. So I don't know, child. It's just you know, it's just a mess. I'm rocking with Monique as of right now, and hopefully she don't let me down, child, because it's gonna really hurt me. I'm gonna have to take off this hair and just go in. No, I want to. Let's see. Tiffany Pollard, New York, my favorite reality star, one of my favorite people in the world. She has been, and this is what Whitney used to do. Yes, bye-bye. She has been accused of bleaching her skin, child. Now, I personally don't think New York is bleaching, per se. I'm not saying ain't nobody bleaching. Y'all seen Sammy Sosa lately, child? Mess. I'm not saying she's not bleaching, but I'm saying I don't think she's bleaching. But, you know, she says she's detoxing, she's quitting cigarettes and all that kind of stuff. So, Monique been smoking since the beginning of time. So, it's going to be real interesting seeing her quitting cigarettes and seeing her withdrawals and, you know, seeing how she acts. And because Tiffany Pollard, she's a whole lot. I love her though. She's saying that she's not bleaching and she would never bleach, yada yada. Of course, that's what everybody is saying. But I don't think Tiffany bleaches. I think it's just she always used the wrong foundation. And you know, that highlight Instagram, you know, filter or whatever. But do I think that she has insecurities about her looks? Yes. You know, anybody who acts wild like that, and you know, it's some kind of insecurities going on. Usually, it's something, you know, that stems from that. So I don't know, but I don't think she's bleaching. I love New York, so shouts out to New York, Tiffany Pollard. So what else, child? Tammy Roman. She said something about Cardi B. She said that she saw a video of Cardi B or a photo and she looked pregnant. I saw the photo. She did look pregnant. But you know, Cardi B responded back at that, and Tammy responded back, and I'm just like, Lord, y'all know this is what Tammy do by now with the Bonnet Chronicles and stuff, which are hilarious. And you know, one thing I do like about Tammy is that she always gives a compliment, or she always says something nice about you before she says something shady. And you know, her shade isn't as bad as some people's shade, child. Some people just really mean with the stuff they say. It's like, damn, did these people run over your dog? Did they do something? Like, what they do? Why you so invested and hateful and mean, child? And you know, like I said earlier, Cardi, stay off social media, please, my God. Only use social media to work, and that's it. Okay, but you know, that's why people like her, because she's so real. But being too real, his downfalls to that, sis. Just shut up. Sometimes it's just best to shut up and listen. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We're supposed to listen more than we speak. Okay? So moving on from that, what else is going on? I guess the last thing I'm going to talk about is this whole Queen's Court debacle. I talked about it on my last Chalaki news video. Since then, the great Andrew Caldwell has came out and said some things. Y'all know Andrew Caldwell, I have been delivered, but he ain't been delivered from nothing but Subway, because he ain't been delivered from that homosexual spirit, because I mean, he's ridiculous. Y'all know he wear this color lipstick when he off camera. Y'all know he wear this. Now, speaking of this color lipstick, child, I got this from the hair store. It's called Forever Mad. This is about $2. It's their own little version, I guess, of Kylie. See how it's made? I ain't buying none of Kylie high ass shit, and I never will. That heifer don't look like me, and she bought her lips to get like mine, and I ain't fooling with her. But you know, yeah, it's so nasty. Little matte blue, child. It's gonna be hell getting off. It's gonna be hell. Woo, child, I'm about to scrub my lips off to get this shit off. It's so blue, ho. It's so blue. I like it though. Of course, I wouldn't wear this just out in public, you know, unless I'm all done up, you know, for a look. You know, this is not like an everyday type of color, whatever. Anyway, I thought it was similar to Rihanna's blue in her lipstick line. And so I wanted to test this out first to see how blue would look on the kids. I like it, you know. It's good for a video or two, you know. Oh, nasty fish. I like it. I like old nasty trout mouth. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, Andre Caldwell, a trash box, crazy, and you know, bless his heart. Yeah, he went out and started talking crap about the Queen's Court, and he even mentioned that yeah, I saw the video. He went into the store and got some Raid or something, calling them roaches and all kinds of stuff. I'm just like, Andrew, they know your ass crazy. They ain't gonna respond to you, child. But who's been a lot of responding is Miss Khia Shimon. Child, Khia done responded. She back to calling people faggots, punks, and sissies and all kinds of stuff. And they was asking her, is she gonna be on the Queen's Court tonight, which actually airs in a few minutes. You know, when y'all see this video, it'll be way past, you know, future, in the future, darling. But yeah. It's like she said, no, Maddie got it. She won't be on the Queen's Court. And, you know, apparently I've been watching some videos and again some more tea. And they say that allegedly Maddie bought some new equipment. Khia told her that, hey, as long as you got this new equipment up and installed and ready to go, by the time we air, then I'm cool with it. Because y'all, like I said, you know, all Khia do is come, get that hair wrapped up, get her makeup done, get her wine glass, and come sit down. And Maddie do everything else. This is just all in my mind. That's what it seemed like. She don't do shit, but just sit down and get the notes and talk shit. And so, because it's at Maddie's house, so obviously Maddie has to prepare more for it than Khia do. And so, she was saying that no, Maddie got this whole Queen Court. They was asking if she gonna be there. She was like, no, Maddie got it. And she been throwing shots on Instagram saying, save your tears, because Maddie got enough of both of us, and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, now that I think about it, it was a little shady for Monique to be recording this whole thing. But still, I just look at it in the sense that Khia, you don't leave your friend. You left your friend hanging, and you was wrong for that. You know, regardless of what you thought Monique was trying to do, you still left your friend hanging. Like, and allegedly they say they make like 30,000 off the Queen's Court or some shit, and I'm just like, damn. And all you gotta do is sit there and just talk shit about people. Now, allegedly, you might get your ass whooped in the streets if you see somebody out in public. But y'all make enough money for a security guard if y'all making 30,000. Hell, Maddie, hit me up, Maddie. I love Maddie. Maddie, I'll be on the Queen's Court, child. I ain't got nothing to lose, child. You know, just straight out of South Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina. I sit up and talk shit, child. They won't recognize me. I'll put on a new wig. You know, they ain't gonna know who I am. So I'm like, Lord, 30,000. Ooh, Father. That's the most Khia ever made. That thing crazy. It's all alleged, child. But yeah, I'm just like, it's just a mess. Now I do agree with Khia when she said that she liked the old way. If it's not broke, don't fix it. The old way, the Queen's Court, with them just sitting there talking. I did like that better than the whole basement move. And I do agree that maybe they was trying to climb too fast. They was trying to do too much at a time, and apparently it was all Maddie that was trying to you know, upgrade and do too much. And it was just like, no, we just like y'all raw and just sitting there and just spilling the tea about these folks. That's what we love about y'all, what we appreciate. Darling, the scarf is falling apart. So I was trying to act like y'all didn't notice it, but shit, it's just coming all off, child. So, oh, Father. But yeah, it's just a mess, and it's sad. It's really sad that all this is going down. And Khia said that she's contractually obligated to be somewhere on the 17th where they're doing the Queen's Court. So she's going to be there, but I don't know if Kaya's going to be back with the Queen's Court full-time thing. Some people's also saying that they just bullshitting us to get ratings, that they actually didn't fall out and everything was done on purpose. And so I don't know what to believe. I don't know. Hell. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about everything. It's just, I just wouldn't have left my homie. I just wouldn't have left my homie. Especially if I'm making 30,000. 30 bands? 30,000? 30 bands? I don't know, child. But anyway, with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. Look at my lipstick. Follow me. Chase King was here. No, Chase King on Facebook. At ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. My social media handles will be in the bottom bar below, along with all the links of everything that I talked about, child. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. And alright, I'm through. Y'all know what to do. Bye.